up, YouTube? DK from 3Starz doing a deck profile on Aqua, obviously the champion of the Texas ARG
Have to show
states.
it off. That thing you weren't playing for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep emphasizing that.
I went only to get a top 8 mat, and then ended up getting a champion mat.
They were all the same.
Yeah.
He was gonna drop in top 8.
Yeah, because that's all I cared about. And there was a pool that ended up not working. So yeah. So obviously starters. Oh, let me say the deck is called Maelbros. And you will see why. So starters Marios. If you boost the 3rd attack and it hits, search top 5 for a Maelstrom, put it in your hand. Super great card, love it. And then I teched in one Andre.
Didn't use
the other
it
starter.
once.
Didn't use it at all. I love this card so much, and I didn't even get to use it. Either I drove check it on the turn I won, or it ended up in damage, so I never got to use it. And then I play 4 Malika.
Mandatory Malikas.
Yeah, Margol. These were stands, and then I decided Malika was better.
It's a number fixer.
4 Despina. Yeah, we all know about this card. 4 Supersonic Sailors. Put in the soul, damage on flipper. Yeah, pretty standard. So 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal.
The good heal trigger.
And my favorite heal trigger, Kill Bill. I don't remember the chick from Kill Bill's name, but
I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the cook.
The cook, or the one from the trial deck's not bad either. So grade 1s, I was playing 2 Ortheas. I was a little scared about Shadows, which there wasn't any, really.
There were 2. 2.
And so, and the one that I ended up playing did not even use Diablo and Blaster Dark, so this didn't even matter. So what she does is counter blast 1, soul blast 1. If you're at GB1, it turns anything into a title. Restands on -5. It's a really good card. Late game, especially on Maelbros' turn. 3 Hermes.
So many people that forgot what she did.
And she has resist, by the way. She has resist. People forgot about that. We tried to pop her like 4 times, I think, during the whole tournament. And I was like, nope. She gets to stay on the board.
Choose another one.
Yeah. So then 3 Hermes, 10k attacker for Blue Storm. 4 Stride, Nickies.
Yeah. Mandatory fun.
Yeah, had to play them. And 7k boosters if I needed them. Which this deck needs 7k
don't have to worry
boosters.
about searching for Thavas.
No. And 4
I love Thavas.
4 Battle Princess Electra. My favorite, besides Kaiba.
Not the common one.
Besides Kaiba. But she works really well with, if you have to ride a Perfect Guard, like, and play this, you get the 10, right, you still get the 10, which has actually worked in my favor. One game I was great stuck. Then the grade 2s.
Or a top 2.
Right.
You rush down.
Yeah. 2 High Tides. On 3rd battle, you soul blast 1, and he gets plus 10k if you're at GB1. 3rd battle. 2 titles. I took them out, put them back in. Actually won me games.
Took him out, put High Tide Sniper in, then took out High Tide Sniper and put back titles.
Yeah. And then 4 Rascal Sweepers.
Super good.
Love this card. I loved Basil. I love this card even more.
It's an 11k.
Yeah.
It's too bad that one's not a triple.
And essentially, for those of you that don't know, because this card isn't played very often anymore, or at all, is he gets plus 2k if your Vanguard is Maelstrom, period. So he's 11k attacker all the time. And if he's the first attack, you can flip with the one right behind him. So he's Basil and 11k attacker.
Yep, much better.
Yeah. And then 4 Magnum Assault. This card's super good. Usually my ride target is the deck, because I like to keep these in hand because they try to pop them early. I'm playing 3 Reverse. Yeah, if you don't know what it does, look
Glenn, come at
4 regular Maelstrom, and we'll talk about a little bit. We'll talk about a little bit about why. And then for Stride deck, 1 Tidal Bore. On 3rd attack, if he hits, draw a card, and then you can play 1 card, call it to rear guard, even if there's a rear guard on it. 1 Socrates or Socrates, who counterblast 1 when a unit attacks a Vanguard.
Yep.
You counterblast 1. If it's the 3rd attack or more, they get plus 5. And so this card actually won me games, and we'll talk about this card, why this card won me games.
Oh my god.
Then I ran 2
That's a trigger.
Admiral Maelstroms, 2 Admiral Maelstroms. I was gonna run 3, and the Socrates was not gonna be there, but decided that this was a better. Besides that, I only pulled 2 in my 4 boxes. So what he does is essentially what regular Maelstrom does. If he hits 4th attack, I choose 3 rear guards. Well, I counterblast 1 and act to flip 1 card face up from G zone. And so, if for every Admiral Maelstrom that's in your G zone face up, you get to your opponent has to choose that many of the 3 that you chose. So if you have 2 of these face up and the attack hits, they have to choose 2 of your 3 that you picked.
Choose 3, they choose 2.
Yep. And you don't have to flip over an Admiral, so you can go Admiral, flip an Admiral, then it's 2 on the second, then third one Admiral is 3 or is 2, 3. It keeps getting bigger until you get the last one. And you draw a card.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Maelbros.
This was the toolbox that was the finish.
Yeah. And so the reason I went this way with it,
Except when you couldn't finish with.
is that these were a toolbox more than anything. Originally, I was going to go 3 Admiral, 1 Title Bore. Well, originally 4 Admiral, 4 Maelbros.
Maelbros.
But I ran into the problem that there are some games that I could only get 3 attacks on my first stride, and so I had to play 1. So I was going to go 3-1, and then I only pulled 2 Admirals. So I was like, well, I got to put something in, and so I put a Socrates, which was probably literally the best decision I made. So with the Socrates, let's see if I can set up. It'd be this way, wouldn't it?
I mean, set it up for you and then turn it around. That way it's not confusing.
And a booster. Okay, so...
What about the heal trigger?
Oh yeah, I gotta talk about that too. Alright, so how this works is I'd go 11 at Vanguard, because normally they wouldn't, and they normally took this one. So then you swing with this second, so 26 or 31 if you still have the Marios behind them. And usually they hit the trigger on this one. So what this lets me do is this still can hit Vanguard, so they either have to take another damage, because you counterblast 1, this is 16. So either they take another damage or they're guarding again. And then same thing here. So this would be 21, and then restand 16. Coming at Vanguard, so it's a lot more cards out of their hand, which I actually won on this turn a lot of times. Or this would be High Tide and Orthea. Like I had this happen once, so I went 11, 31, hit a crit, put it here, so then 16, and then
The High Tide with the Soul Blast.
High Tide with the Soul Blast, and then restand High Tide with the Soul Blast, plus the 5 from the damage.
Yep.
So this card like won me games. I'm definitely going to be playing at least one. And so that let that first stride could be anything. I did ride these twice, stride them twice, only against the Shadow guy, and he let them hit every time.
Of course he did.
And I loved it because I got to actually use it. So, let's see what else. I did have one game where the crit trigger won me the game.
Heal trigger.
Or heal trigger, right? I double Malika'd into the soul and made this 11, and then it was Maelbros' turn.
Oh goodness.
So then it was 11 at Vanguard, 26 or 31 at Vanguard, 2 crit, and then so that happened.
That's so good.
Yeah.
But in 15, I think it was in 15 games, I only strode Maelbros 6 times. I didn't need Maelbros.
Finish it on the Socrates turn.
I could either finish it on the Socrates turn,
The Maelstrom.
or I was reverse
And you sit down.
and sitting on cross. Well, that didn't matter. It was the extra crit that came in.
Yeah. The conditional crit.
Yeah, which I didn't have to stride even one time because I had a title and a high tide, so I could get the 4 attacks.
Rascal sweeper.
Or Rascal, yeah. It's a Rascal and I'm not running Glory because Glory is okay, even though he's on the mat,
It'd be cool if it was just like regular Maelstrom
Yeah.
or
I don't
industrial
know.
Maelstrom.
With guard restrictions, it's either a finisher or
Right, and
nothing, because
I played it for
I'd rather see the cards come out of their hand.
right. I played it for like a month with Glory, and I gloried one time period in a month, in an entire month. So I just took him out. I was like, I'd rather sit on reverse, where if I don't have the way to stride, I still have a way to do things to them that would hurt.
Keep cards in
Do
And-
things to them that way.
And I would still draw an extra card. So I
PG
still get the
things.
triple. Right, I still get the triple drive check essentially with the reverse. Is there anything else cool about the deck?
Aside of the
I ended up playing the Hermes because of this. You swing the Hermes into rear guard. You Andre the Hermes. So he's 10. He goes 10 at rear guard. And then on Maelbros' turn, he goes 20 at Vanguard, 22 at Vanguard. So I had a bunch of targets for Andre. All the grade 3s, High Tide, and Rascal. Those are my main targets. I really didn't have problems of striding because of Marios. I like Thavas, but the engine with Marios, like Blue Storm, Cadet Marios, and Rascal Sweeper are just really good. Like,
just the
Gives
this
you
is
a
like
few
your
more
grade
options
three.
Right.
as opposed to running the stand trigger
Right.
and going no hit.
free. I get free grade 3s, and
You don't
then
always have to rely on
Which
kill.
was another thing. I played an Aqua Wars player who ended up running the stand trigger and
you're in 8 stands.
grade 2 title assault. So he would put the stand trigger in front and then title assault in the back, and he would go no hit with the stand trigger, swap with the title, no hit the Vanguard for the 3 attacks, and I didn't have to worry about guarding at all. So
Right, and this deck has so much pressure because everything swings at 11, and then whatever's behind him, if it's this or grade 3, it really works out really well.
as opposed to having attacks that can't hit.
So just a kind of quick recap of what I played. First round I played Gold Paladins. I went 2-1. Game 2, I think he did it like 3 times to me. Was it Glare Core, whatever it is.
Prominence play.
Yeah, it did it 3 times. I couldn't get over it. Game 2, I played against Novas 2-0. Game 3, I played against Gear Chronicle 2-0. Up to that point, I've only rode Thavas 1 time. Or Maelbros. I've only run Maelbros 1 time. Strode Maelbros. And game 4 was Novas again. And
There was surprisingly a lot more people playing Novas there than I thought there were going to be.
yeah, I agree. And because I got to play you all the time, I knew exactly how to play against it. And literally, this card won me games. Not even joking. Like they didn't realize what this card did, and so they had 5 cards in hand, and they were at 3 damage, and so they took the first 2, and then all of a sudden they had more attacks coming in that they couldn't guard because they had all grade 3s or so.
5
Right. And then the last game I played against Shadows went 2-1. The first game and last game in the rounds, we played 5 rounds, were 2-1. Everything else was 2-0. And we cut to top 8. I played against Dementia Police. We played best of 1, and I rushed him out. It was X-Tiger. That's all I saw.
Sin Buster, Grand.
I didn't even see Sin Buster.
Whatchamacallit.
It was Grand Gallop,
Grand
X-Tiger's all I saw. They were just from Mexico.
It was Sin Buster, Grand Gallop, and he was cheating with X-Tiger.
Against George. But and then the second and top 4 I played against the guy I played second round, Novas. And then the fourth or in finals I played a guy against that I played in the 5th round with Shadows, and I felt really bad because the guy in the 5th round got stuck at 0 with the G assist.
And that was the game he called.
And I called double perfect. I went perfect, Orthea.
Yep.
And it was just like I was just like 6, 7.
By the time he
and
could
then
recover, he was already
he had a
at
G
4.
assist again, and he hit Swordbreaker.
Yeah.
So it was a 6K anyway. So this was still swinging at Vanguard for numbers.
So he had to guard.
Yeah, it was Really good event though. Really well run. Really
People were
enjoyed.
all really nice.
Yeah. But I really think that Maelstrom Maelbros is probably the best. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not that good," but it's probably my favorite. Right. I like the retire from Thavas, but I like the engine that Maelstrom.
You like the Blue Storm engine?
Yeah.
Everything
The Blue Storm. Well, yeah, but it is Blue Storm. The Rascal Sweeper. Like one of my favorite cards in the whole game. Now. But
I just noticed this. These two have the same title.
yes, they have the exact same title, just different names.
Yeah, just different characters.
Yeah. Marine General of the Heavenly Silk.
Maelstrom.
It took the Aqua mat with Aqua.
Well, it took the Aqua Mat with Aqua.
The champion Aquaman.
With Aqua.
But that's it.
With Maelstrom.
Yeah, Maelstrom, Maelbros,
Maelbros.
Maelbros. Like, subscribe, comment below, and you can probably find me on Facebook because I'll post this on Facebook. So if you want to talk about the deck, that's it. See ya. Will would say, can you see the stars?
Yeah.